Friday Eve. Yes, it is. This is Turn It Up Thursday. Your opportunity to turn it up so you can start being your authentic self and living your best life. I am your host and coach, Coach KG Gilliam. I am here in the Pacific Northwest, and oh my goodness, it's a beautiful day today. Great weather on tap for us this coming weekend, and what a way to just start it off. Today, you have a chance to turn it up. So what am I talking about? As people are getting notified that I've gone live, this is what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, you know how you turn up the music when you hear your favorite song because it just moves you? Or you turn up the heat when it's cold and you don't want to shiver anymore, so you turn up the heat. I'm talking about getting you in a position to not just be living your life as a wandering generality. I'm talking about you living your life on purpose, being the best version of you, and living your life by design. Why do I want to do that? Because otherwise you just take anything and everything that comes at you. And most people die with unfulfilled dreams. Oh, yes. So that's what we're talking about right now. Those unfulfilled dreams. For a few weeks now, we have been working with John Maxwell's book, Put Your Dream to the Test. So as you're coming in, let us know that you're here, where you're viewing from, and share the video. And also give me some hearts so I know that it resonates. Something I'm saying resonates with you. So we missed last week, and I have a very legitimate reason why I wasn't able to do Turn It Up Thursday last week. Because a couple of hours prior to when I usually come on, which is 10 a.m. Pacific time, noon Central time, and 1 p.m. Eastern time. Well, a couple hours before Pacific time, at 8:14 a.m., number 12, the dozen of my grandsugars, was born. My son Kevin and Eliza welcomed after a home birth that was awesome. Eliza was such a trooper, but after almost 50 hours, and she wasn't advancing, he was born at Legacy in Salmon Creek. His name is Hollis Brian Gilliam. They honored my husband, Brian, by having his middle name be Brian. So he was born 8:14 a.m., 7 pounds, 12 ounces, 21 inches long. And I am one happy mama. Now, the other 11, especially some that they like to talk about who's the favorite. My mom doesn't have any favorites. They're all my favorites, every last one of them. So, but they noticed, they said that one of my grandchildren dropped from the first position because Hollis is now in the first position. They're all number one in my book. But enough about that. I'm here today and we are going to dive in. So last week, 2 weeks ago, we took the dream test again. And it was to see, after we went through each chapter of the book, where you rated from the first test. Now, if you're watching this and you said, I don't know anything about this dream test, then all you have to do is send me a comment, and I'm on Facebook, LinkedIn, and YouTube, and say, send me the dream test, and I will send it to you. So now what we're going to do for today is chapter 1, the ownership question. We are going to map out, if you will, your dream. And so we're going to take each question a little bit deeper so we can help you draft up a dream map. So I'm going to dive in. And I just want to let you know, especially for those of you that this is your very first time, or maybe you haven't been with us in a while, that we're learning to go from just being a dreamer. I applaud you if you have thoughts and you talk about your dream. I applaud you for that. But I want to take you, it's time to turn it up. I want to take you to the next level with the help of Dr. Maxwell's book, and take you from being a dreamer to a dream builder. And what I mean by that, a dreamer talks about, thinks about their dream, but that's the extent of it. A dream come back. There I am. All right. Technology, gotta love it. All right. So a dream builder constructs. Hello, Miss Bernie. Hello. I am so glad. I have been thinking about you. She is here from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, the central part of our country. So glad to have you here. Thank you so much for tuning in. All right. So we are still on John Maxwell's Putting Your Dream to the Test book, Miss Bernie. And we are diving in. We are actually going to construct a dream map. So we're going to take each question again, and we're going to dive a little deeper. And we're starting today with that. All right. All right. She's got her book right there. Yes. All right. So grab a piece of paper, grab something to write with, and let's dive in. So I told you we're no longer dreamers. We don't just talk about and think about our dream. We are dream builders, because each and every day we do something toward that dream. But then the dream needs to bring fulfillment in our lives. That means your dream should be about helping other people. So we've gone from being a dreamer to a dream builder to a fulfilled dream builder. And we'll get more into that as we go along through the next few weeks. So today, chapter 1 of your dream map, that's where we are. You have the book, page 247. I'm going to go through chapter 1 as we prepare ourselves to create our dream map. All right, so everybody has to start somewhere. Now, I know I even joked about it when I posted yesterday that Turn It Up Thursday would be today. I said, before GPS, we used maps. So maps are sort of outdated because we got our GPS, but the GPS does the same, serves the same purpose. It's just technology based. We, with our dream map, are going back to the old school map. So every map have, you are here. You have to let the GPS know where you are. So it can tell you how you're going to get to the destination that you are desiring. So you are here right now. We're starting with the ownership question. And what is that? The dream must be yours. The dream must be yours. Everyone who has ever had a dream come true, it started with a concept, an idea. So if the dream is worthy and the dream is yours, not anyone else that they want for you, then to achieve the dream is very probable. But how do I take it from being my dream to the manifestation of my dream? All right, we're going to start. You are here. So what was your score for the ownership section of the dream test? The number that was possible was 10. That represents your ownership, the level of your ownership. What was your reaction to that? Your number. What was the reaction that you had to your number? I want to encourage you that, so let me tell you this. I encourage you to get a journal. You know, back when they used maps, when explorers and in history, they also journalized. All right. So Dr. Maxwell recommends you have a journal. And yes, I'm in full agreement to that. Have a dream building journal so you can reflect as you're charting the course to your dream. So one of the questions you might write down in your journal is, what was your reaction to the number that you scored on your dream test, to the ownership question? What was your reaction? My reaction was, wow, I'm here, because I scored a 10. Now, before, a few years ago, when I first got this book, I actually scored a 7. So that means, even though we really sometimes don't see the progress, when I focus in on it, as you will see that you are developing. Remember, we said in the pursuit of this dream, what's more important is that you change. You become the best version of you as you pursue this dream. The dream is a byproduct, but it is very important that during this process, you change you. So take some time and reflect and write about it in your journal, about your starting point, about your ownership. Now, the next thing that Dr. Maxwell suggests that we do, and I totally agree, is to write a first draft of your dream. Don't worry about it being perfect. Don't worry about that you got every I dotted and all the T's crossed. Just write a draft of what your dream looks like. Now, I actually do this with coaching clients. When I ask them to write a letter describing a perfect day, what are they doing that they want to do? What do they have that they want to have? Where are they that they want to be? Who are they with? All of that. Be very specific in your draft, your first draft of your dream. Who are you with? Where are you? Where are you living? What are you driving? What are you living in? What are you doing? Who are you making a difference with? Okay? These are just suggestions about how to reflect on how to reflect on your ownership of the dream. Now, the next thing that we're going to do is, when it comes to the ownership question, is this dream really my dream? This is the first place where you are going to talk with someone who is farther ahead than you are and maybe have similar dreams that you have. And why do we do this? Because you learn from people who have already gone through. They're a little ahead of you. They're on the highway of their dreams. They are further down the road, so to speak. So you want to talk with them. Now, you can think of your questions that you want to ask, but look at this. This is the first person you're going to talk to. By the time we're done with all 10 of these questions, you would have talked to 10 people. 10 people, and whose achievements you respect. So for the ownership question, make an appointment with someone who has accomplished a dream. Write down your questions that you want to ask them. And then when you're sort of interviewing them, write down the answers that they give you. Now, I was so surprised, but I knew I was on the right path. Those of you that know me, I told you my very first mentor encouraged me to read biographies and autobiographies because I work with everyone, but primarily women. She encouraged me to read biographies and autobiographies. Dr. Maxwell is saying the same thing. So start reading a biography of someone who accomplished a dream in the area similar to yours. And he said, make it a regular practice. I still do this. I still read biographies and autobiographies. So you learn through that process that they didn't just wake up one day and there they were. No, you get to see the struggles they went through, the transformation they had as they pursued their dream. But most people look at them at the final stage when they've accomplished their dream, forgetting what they probably endured to get there. So I really encourage you to do that. Now, also in your journal, and I'm sure Dr. Maxwell is going to do this for every question. He's giving you some questions to answer. So I'm going to, for those of you that do not have the book, I'm going to read the questions twice. And I'm really going to try to remember to slow down, but you also can go back and watch the replay. All right. So the next several days, weeks coming up, think about this ownership issue and reflect and write your thoughts. And here are the questions you want to answer. Number 1, why do you want to accomplish this dream? That to me is the number 1 question. Why? Why do you want to accomplish this dream. The what doesn't matter because the why trumps the what. All right. Number 2, why are you the right person for this dream? And why is this dream right for you? Why are you the right person for this dream? And why is this dream right for you? Number 3, what specific talents, strengths, and personality traits will help you achieve this dream? I can't help but smile because this is what I have done with coaching clients. See, you have to know what it is that you bring to the table. So, what specific talents, strengths, and personality traits will help you achieve this dream? Number 4, what kind of research have you done on your dream? What kind of research have you done on your dream? You know, I am currently in a program with my success partner, uh, Dan Abraham Thomas, PD. And we learned something new in research that I had never thought about. I tell you what, you can use Google and you can use Amazon to help you with your research. All you have to do is put questions or statements in the search box and watch what comes up. Hey there, Kathy Thayer. Okay, yeah, it should be there. The replay will be there, Kathy. Okay. And if you don't see it, let me know, because I also record this on StreamYard and I could send it to you. So let me know if you don't see it, but it should be on Facebook. All right. So what kind of research have you done on your dream? The next question, what is your earliest recollection of knowing you wanted to achieve this dream? What is your earliest recollection of knowing you wanted to achieve this dream? Next question. Does anyone else in your life or personal history also share this dream for you? Does anyone else in your life or personal history also share this dream for you? If so, who would be happier if you achieved this dream, you or the other people? If you say the other people, that's a red flag. It may not be your dream. Just throwing that in there. All right, next question. What would happen to you if you were not able to pursue this dream? What would happen to you if you were not able to pursue this dream? Next question. What would happen to you if you pursued it and failed to achieve it? What would happen to you if you pursued it and failed to achieve it? What would change in your life if you accomplished this dream? Oh, I'm telling you, because I don't encourage you to do anything I don't do. And I tell you, this is going to open your eyes, give you revelation about, because like I said, most of us have just been in the dreamer stage. The dreamer stage. And that's where you just think about it, fantasize about it, and talk about it. That's it. But now, this is a pursuit of purpose. So you have to know all the and what is that word? Never mind. The word just totally slipped my mind now. But you need to know everything when it comes to this dream. All right? Now, what have you learned about yourself? What have you learned about yourself? Something else you can journal as you pursue this dream. And then if you did not score a 10 on this first question, what do you need to change about yourself? I hope you know change is involved. Change is involved, because if you look at where you are now, and if you are not living or have fulfilled your dream, then staying the same is not an option. Let me just tell you that. Staying the same is not the option. You have to renew your mind. You have to get rid of the head trash, the stinking thinking, and be willing to change some things about you. All right? So I hope that you continue to stay with me for the next, let's see, this is one. So it's going to be 9 more weeks. And what I'm hoping, and reach out to me, is that I'll be able to bring someone on Turn It Up Thursday as my guest and let you share your testimony with the audience. Because right now, all I can share and being transparent is what I've gone through. But I want someone or a couple people to be able to say, Coach, you know what? I've been following this. I am deep down in this book. And I want to be able to share with other people, because I truly can see a difference in myself and going in the right direction. I have the support team. I'm talking to the right people. I know you're going to be able to share that. So we look forward to that in the weeks to come. If you need help or you have questions, then in the comment section, say, Coach KG, I need a little guidance, extra guidance with this. And I'm willing to get on a Zoom with you for a period of 1 hour and answer your questions that are personal to you. All right? I usually do a discovery session, strategy session. So we'll do it like that. So I'll have you ask me the questions, I'll give you the answers, but then I'm going to ask you some questions also. Okay? Because this is not a little thing that we're just doing. This is part of my dream, that people live their dream. Stop talking and just thinking about it and living it. I'm living in my dream right now, but there's more to come. And I won't stop. I won't rest until it's totally fulfilled. All right. So, any questions or any comments before we end our session for today? Yes, by all means, watch the replay. Let me know if you don't see the replay, but it should be there because it's broadcasting on Facebook, it's broadcasting on LinkedIn, and it's broadcasting on my YouTube channel. So between those three, it should be there. And from what it's showing me, it's there. So, all right. Any comments or questions before we go? I'll just wait a moment. You can type your question or comment in the comment section. Those of you that are on the other platforms, what I usually do is right after I'll go to those and look for any comments, questions, and respond. Especially those that say they want the dream test. I get them the dream test. So, all right. Okay, Miss Bernie. Yes. I am available for the next half hour after the broadcast, because that's usually the time I'm looking over to see if I need to respond to anyone. And then I have to leave for an appointment. So if you want to do that, call me then. Or if you would like to set up a time, give me some options. You can send me a text of some times, and I will set up the Zoom and send that to you. And then we'll do it that way. Okay? All right. Does that work for you, Miss Bernie? Okay, great, great. All right. Well, as always, it is an honor and a privilege. I know you can hear it in my voice. I have such passion and determination with this. And I'm just tired of people living their less than their best. And so I've recently lost, well, not lost because I know where they are, but they are gone from this life. People I went to school with. And hey, Jamea, how are you? You'll have to catch the replay. But glad you popped in. You know, and I'm on a mission. So and then of course working with PD. And look who shows up. My success partner just made it, as he said. You'll have to catch the replay, but we are definitely diving deeper. I thought we would be done, but you know, we're not. We are creating our dream map. So we just went over question number 1. Suggested that get a journal, reflect on your reaction to what you scored for question number 1. Talk to someone who's accomplished a dream similar to yours. That will be one of 10 people you will talk to within the next few weeks. And just answer some questions, and you'll have to watch the replay to see what those questions were. Okay? But the book, again, is John Maxwell, put your dream to the test. And we are not just relying on our GPS, we're doing the old school map. So you are here, and be here next week when we go over question number 2. And that question, let's see, is do I clearly see my goal? It's the clarity question. Do I clearly see my goal? All right, everybody. I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. I love you, and make it a great day.